So this is my 324 2025 trade recap. So I just want to basically run over what I did real quick so I can study this in the future. Basically, right now, what I'm doing is I'm taking a break from live trading just so I can get my psychology right. So I've just been doing forward testing. So that means I've been setting up the trade as if I were to take it, but from there, I'm just not pressing the button. So with that being said, though, this is just my trade recap. So here we look on the weekly. I'm expecting higher prices this week. I'm expecting lower prices overall because we have all these sell stops that haven't been taken. But in the short term, though, I am expecting us to come up here to fill up this new weekly gap. So we have this weekly gap from this week, and then this is last week that we never filled into, which is why I'm expecting prices to go higher to fill this in before pushing back lower to take out these sell stops. So then from there, then I'm going to go down to the daily. I don't think there's really much to see here. Um, from there, I then went down to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour here, we have this. Where is it? I know this is really messy, but on the 4 hour right here, we have this fair value gap, which as you can see, we are in right now. And then from there, I'm going to go down to the 1 hour. Basically, all I did was I marked out all these sell stops here that haven't been taken yet. And then from there, I just marked out the new weekly opening gap, the new day open and close. So the from 4:59 p.m. close to 6 p.m. close, and then from there, I just marked out the midnight open. The midnight open, and then the 8:30 open. So then from there, I went down to the 15 minute. On the 15 minute here, let me zoom in. So if you see here, also I created London highs and London lows from the session, which is from 2 a.m. The kill zone from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's London session. But then if we go right here, I was just watching this on the 15 minute. I noticed here that we had this 15 minute fair value gap. And then I was expecting price to tap back into it because it's a 15 minute fair value gap. And then from there, if you look at here, we are right now, we are inside of this. Right now, we're inside of this 4 hour fair value gap. So I was expecting us to, I didn't know what was going to happen. So I was expecting us to push at least up to take up this sell side liquidity. Take up the buy side liquidity before pushing lower because we are in the gap. So we could have reversed, but at the same time, I was also expecting us to fill in this gap. So what I did here is I'm just going in this the idea of what I have trading two micros. So what I did is I took the first micro here, and then I was writing up the next micro, and I completely closed the position once we hit the top of the 4 hour fair value gap. And if you notice right here, we're reacting to the 1 hour order block, which is on obviously the 1 hour chart, and I can show you that. But literally, just what my trade setup was. Well, I noticed here on the 15 minute we had this fair value gap. So as soon as I seen this, I was just searching for setups on the lower time frame on the 1 minute on this right here. So then went down to the 1 minute, and if you see right here, oh snap! So I've noticed the London highs were working as super strong levels of support. I know I hate to say the word, but that's literally what it's doing. Because if you notice here, you can't really see on this time frame, but this is a very strong level. Like price is respecting this. So I was expecting us to go bullish because also that's just how candles form. We have ADM. So with the first form, they accumulate, manipulate, distribute, and that's exactly what we had here. And basically, what my setup was is I noticed right here we tapped into this fair value gap, which is a 15-minute fair value gap, and then right here I was searching for setups on the 1 minute, and right here we have a 1 minute FVG. And then boom, oh snap, we tap right into it. Then from there, targeting first level was here, second level was here, and then now I'm probably price is probably gonna go higher for the rest of the day, and we're probably gonna fill in that gap. But yeah, this is just my analysis for today. So yeah, pretty good day. If I would have taken two micros, this would have been what? How many? What, 17? So what is that? This is on MES. So I think it's $5 per point. So what is that? 426. Hopefully I did this math right. But it's $5 per point, about 16.75 points. So that would have been times two. I think that was like a $500 trade, something like that. Not too bad though. So that was a trade recap. Today is the 25th,
and I'm now just filling in on what happened on yesterday's trade. So you just watched the video explaining yesterday's trade idea, and it ended up going out in my favor. And I think I'll put on the chart here, you can actually see that that weekly gap that I said was going to get filled in yesterday actually ended up getting filled in. So just this video is just basically about what my coach told me after the fact. So what I ended up learning is after placing that trade, obviously, and winning, what he told me is generally you don't want to place trades until 9:45 a.m. New York time when it comes to trading in the morning session. Now, I don't know exactly why, but I'm guessing this probably has something to do with ICT macros, because I believe there is a macro within that session. And also from there, I know we also have the silver bullet, which is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So the trade ended up going in my favor. I'm going to start doing these, once a week, a couple days a week. So stay tuned.